Hi everyone. Thanks for tuning in again to watch this. Yeah, trying to keep it up. Second week in a row. So yeah, just been a better week. Been a lot better week. So yeah. Before I get started though, I do want to say an absolutely massive thank you to everyone who's reached out and commented and saying stuff like how brave I am and things like that. I wasn't expecting that response at all, to be honest. I don't know, just that fear of people like taking the piss out of me or whatever, I don't know, just, yeah, but thank you, really, yeah, means a lot. It honestly, like, you blew my mind, the response I had, so thank you. So, I'm going to keep glancing off. I've got like some notes up here because I've been trying to write some notes down this week. So Tuesday, so that'll be the Tuesday after I uploaded the last video. I managed to wash up, make a hot meal and prep some meals a little bit. I think I made a chilli, or did I make pasta bake that day? But anyway, made some hot food. I've been struggling to like make hot meals and just figure out what I'm having, washing up to the point where I can have the stuff to cook stuff on or cook stuff in pans or on plates and shit like that. It's just like, if you struggle with depression, you know that one of the things that seems to get affected, well for me anyway, is like the housework and like maintenance of the house and shit like that. It's yeah, it's something I've always kind of struggled with, but I'm trying to get on top of it. I mean, the reason the framing on this is how it is because there's loads of shit on the floor and stuff, and I'm hoping it's not going to pick up on camera too much. But I like a bit of lighting as well, so let me know if you think this looks better. I was doing the handheld thing last week, but I'm just playing with it. I'm just seeing how we go. But anyway, yeah, Tuesday was pretty chill. Like I said, washed up, made some food, and it was all good. Wednesday, gaming. So one of the things you struggle with when it comes to depression as well, or low mood as everyone wants to keep calling it, but I'll get into that in a minute. You fall out of love with your hobbies. It's one of them, like, for me anyway, I try to throw myself into a hobby just to distract myself, and doing that, sometimes it can make you fall out of love with it, kind of thing. You don't want to do it anymore. So, like, I've been gaming on my PC or whatever in ages, really. Like, actually sat down and played some games. Like, I might set it up and then like not do it, or like maybe spend like 10 minutes on it and think, can't be bothered. I don't know, but I think a lot of people, I mean, even people right going through depression and shit like that, I think, like, for me in my mid-20s anyway, you're trying to, maybe some of you still trying to figure out what your hobbies are, or don't like a hobby anymore and you're trying to find something else to do. Like, just experiment, you know, just like, if you've got a slight interest in something and you think, oh, I might try that, you know, knitting, crocheting, gaming, streaming, drawing, learning an instrument, like, yeah, just all I can say is like, give it a go, because try rekindle with your old hobbies. Maybe you've missed doing something like that and you might fall in love with it again, or you might try and find something new. Yeah, I ended up having a call with an old friend that I used to speak to a couple of years ago. Just sat and talked about, we didn't really talk much, to be honest. We just sat and had a nice video call. It was well over an hour, I think, so that was good. I've also been talking to my ex-girlfriend, not, how do I say this, not in a way to rekindle things, because I think that bridge is burnt as such, but yeah, she sent me a message on Wednesday, and it was like, she said she's been arguing, basically there's some stuff here that she still needs to pick up, well, there was at the time, and the message said, oh, I'm just meeting a friend, and I was like, I didn't say anything, but one of the reasons we broke up is because of trust issues due to stuff that happened in the relationship. I'll leave it at that. I won't get any more details than that. But yeah, she said she was meeting a friend, and my head started just running wild, thinking, oh god, who's this friend? But like, I shouldn't give her I shouldn't give a shit because we're broken up. But you know, you still, I think even a breakup, you still have feelings for them, even if you like realise that maybe they're not good or you're not good as a couple kind of thing. But yeah, so Wednesday was pretty good apart from that little thing about the ex. But yeah, so Thursday, woke up. It says early wake up, so I must have woken up pretty early, maybe like 6 o'clock. I don't know. Stayed in bed for an hour. Ex came to pick stuff up. Yes, so that's when my ex came to pick up some of her stuff. Well, most of her stuff. Nearly all of her stuff, hopefully. If you might see a cat coming in and out of frame as well. I've fed him to try and distract him, but I think he scoffed it. So he might end up jumping on me here and causing a scene, but we'll deal with that. Yeah, no, so when she came around, things were really civil, things were really mature. We actually sat and had a bit of a quick conversation. She couldn't stay too long because I had a call with the personal PIP. I'm going to say PIP, but for those who don't know, personal independence payment. It's money that the government kind of, people who are unable to work and struggle with, they might have additional housing needs, costs for unable to attend work or you know, mobility, and also for mental health reasons as well. Like they do a bit of extra funding there. I went off topic there a bit, but yeah, no, so Emily came, picked up her stuff. I had some records on from last week, which Brooke's still left, so I've been digging through them a little bit. But yeah, no, so yeah, she came to pick us up. Came to pick her stuff up, jumped straight on the PIP call when she left. And it did bring up some raw feelings. That one of the kind of issues that I had a couple of years ago, I did try and take my life. At the time, I mean, yeah, shit, it was stupid and it was scary, but the police were on hand and everything was fine. But yeah, no, there's some friends at the time who were really scared when it was going on. Yeah, I had to kind of. It was towards the end of the PIP call, so they ask all these questions, and it's based on a point system. You've got to basically score so many points for them to deem you as unwell enough for PIP, basically. So I was answering all these questions that they were asking, and one of them was like, it was basically going into mental health and like attempts on your own life and self-harm and things like that, and I just got into detail about that. So it was quite a heavy call towards the end. It did take me a bit of time to come back around. So yeah. But yeah, no. So that night, so Thursday night, I made some chilli and I meal prepped that. Well, I say meal prep. I made too much and froze 1 or 2 portions. We class that as meal prepping, I guess. I don't know, but it sorted me a couple of meals out. You know, it's always good. One of the things that you should do if you are struggling is prepare for your bad days. So if you're having a good day, try and keep it up. It's not as easy as that, I know, but like you know, prepare, make meals and stuff like that. If one of the things you can't do is make a proper meal, a hot meal, try and tidy and clean. And I know that everyone says that, like, you know, tidy house, tidy mind. I think that's the right saying anyway, but yeah. You know, just try and keep on top of all that shit. So yeah, I ended up meal prepping some chilli on that night. I put some notes in here as well. I feel like people are distancing themselves from me, maybe my paranoia. Yeah, so over the years, like, I think I've made some pretty shit decisions and I've lost some friends along the way, and it's been hard because I've been a lot more isolated and a lot more lonely. And a lot of people, again, I think in their mid-20s, they have a kind of shift and a change in like their friend group and stuff like that. And yeah, just with things like COVID and moving house and things like that, it's all just, I feel a bit more isolated. But one of the issues I'm trying to sort out is learning to kind of cope by myself and be on my own and not rely on other people to make me feel better, because it's not their job. It's not like, you know, everyone should be happy on their own, but you know, most people aren't. They kind of, for me, like, you just latch onto someone and everything's really great, and then like when they're not there, it's really not good. But yeah, it's one of the things I spoke to my dad about, because he struggles with this kind of stuff. You know, he said like you need to learn to be on your own and live on your own in your own company and without anyone else there, that kind of thing. So, but yeah, no, Thursday, like my notes, I've just put like a bit paranoid and things like that. But Shimmy, I see you. He's gonna jump up. Where? Just another quick point on that last one as well. Because I'm not working, I don't really do anything. So when people message me and stuff like that, I reply straight away, and like it can seem a bit like not weird, but like I sometimes worry. I think I just worry too much, like double messaging and fucking replying too quickly and stuff like that. I don't know. Friday, slept shite. I don't remember sleeping that shite, but I've written it, so I must have slept shite. Showered and got dressed. Washing on. So yeah, I put a load of washing on. Managed to get showered, managed to get dressed. No, so when I put get dressed in my notes, it means actually put jeans on, because I'll just lounge around in trackies and hoodies and whatever. But jeans, t-shirt, pants, socks, the whole lot. Oh my god, mind blown, right? My mate came over on Friday, Corey. We had a games night and a couple of beers, which was nice. It was nice just to have 1 or 2 beers rather than I have problems with drinking, and it can get to the point where I just get completely rat-assed, and it's not good. It's really not good. But it was nice to have a couple of beers on Friday. We played some games. He brought his Steam Deck over, which is pretty cool. And we played some Time Splitters, I think it was, PS2. Never played it. So you hardcore PlayStation fans would be like, what the fuck? Oh, Time Splitters fans. But yeah, no. Same with films. A lot of my close friends know that like films and stuff, just no. You haven't seen this really amazing film that everyone else has seen. One example, Star Wars. Never seen any Star Wars films, and I class myself as a nerd. Yeah, that happened, and then the one show, which is so I watched a YouTuber called Linus Tech Tips, and that day and the day before, I think it was, they got some massive YouTube hack, and me being a massive IT nerd, I was like, oh my god, what the fuck, what happened and stuff like that. So I was like, I was loving it. I was loving the drama that was going on for those guys. I've been in that situation before, and it is not fun, but it was. Yeah, it was good. It was good fun to watch and see how they've dealt with it and stuff like that. Saturday, I managed to leave the house. Woo! Met a friend for a coffee and a wander around town. We just ended up in a few shops. Wandered around town and had a coffee at Nero, which were nice. And then we went back to one of the friends' houses, basically. They were playing some games and stuff, and then there was this dog. There was a couple of dogs. One of them was called Coco, who we were dog sitting for an hour. Absolutely adorable. Managed to get some really good pictures as well. That's one of the hobbies I wanted to get into as well. A bit more photography, getting out and about, taking some good pictures, because I've got a better camera now. I mean, smartphone cameras are really good anyway nowadays, but I don't know. It feels a bit more authentic, as it were, using a proper DSLR. Yeah, came home, watched the one show again. Mustn't have finished it. No, I didn't. I watched like 4 hours long or something ridiculous. So I ended up watching a couple of hours Friday and a couple Saturday. Sunday, done fuck all, overslept, napped, only managed to pull the washing out. So yeah, this was the load of washing I put in on Friday. I'd left it in the washer for a couple of days. Finally managed to get it out, but I put it on to dry yesterday, so. And then today, I've not really done much either. I don't know. I don't think I've been in a particularly bad place. I'm going to be honest, I might have just been a bit lazy yesterday. I need to try and get some house stuff done. I think I've got one bit of pasta bake left for my tea. We're doing some cleaning and tidying. I have had an introduction call with my counsellor though, so one of the things I'm wanting to do is get off. Fuck's sake. So today I've not really done much either, but I have had an introduction call with the counsellor, one that's local to me. I'm in a very lucky position where one of my family members has offered to pay for me therapy, counselling, 45 quid a session, which is something I can't afford at the moment with being off work. But yeah, I need to get my issues sorted out. I'm, like I say, I know a lot of you people who might be watching this might not be in such a lucky position, whether it's time or money, to go to something like that. But yeah, I'm hoping to try and deal with some more deep-rooted issues, like stuff that's happened in my childhood or what might be causing the anxiety and the low mood. Just got to see how that goes. I think that my first session will be next week or the week after, so it might not be in next week's video, but the week after that. I'm hoping we should have a couple of updates. That's all I've got. I think it's been a much better week this week than it was last week. Managed to get out, managed to see some people, I've had some hot food, managed to do some washing, done some tidying, managed to shower. It's just like, I just wish all weeks could be as good as this, you know. Yeah, bit of a longer one this week. I suppose I've been up to more stuff, but yeah. I'm going to say thank you very much for watching. Again, if you are interested in this type of content, please subscribe, like the video. If you've got any suggestions or maybe tips that help you when you're not having a good day, or shit, I don't know. Just drop a comment, drop an emoji, why not? Drop your favourite emoji, maybe not. I'm going to see a lot of eggplants down there, aren't there? But yeah, alright. See you in a bit, bye.